Well, welcome to my channel, Angels of Enlightenment. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please press the notification button so each time I post, you will get notified. Also, check me out on my other platforms, my Telegram, my YouTube, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. Well, guys, well. I said I was going to come back. I got distracted. I was looking at a debate, and I thought it was hilarious. Yeah, it was funny. It was really funny. All right, so, what's going on, Diane? It was a good day. How about you? It was beautiful out. It was 80 degrees. I had to post it. I was so excited. I opened all the windows today. Oh, it was so nice. It was just nice. Some nice weather. And watch everybody fucking get sick. That part. Yeah. So, Diane, I'm going to throw a card for you, actually, before we start. And then, because, I don't know, I felt guilty that I didn't get to throw you a card. Because I said I was going to throw you a card for your birthday. We're going to take out the Metatrons. And let's see what message they have for you in there. I'm still raspy, man. This is driving me nuts. This is driving me crazy. So yeah, let's open with you first, and then I will continue after. I feel like a little swollen today. Well, this evening, I don't know. I feel a little swollen. Yeah, I'm feeling better than I've been feeling. I tell you that. Like, my voice is still raspy. But it is what it is. Alright, let's see what we're gonna say our prayers, and then we're gonna get in for your read real quick. Okay? Yeah, I'm gonna feel better. I can't even talk. Yeah. I'm starting to feel better, thank God. It's been a crazy 3 months. This weather and my health has been crazy these 3 months. Whatever. Well, let's say our prayers and let's see what we get. Alright? Alright. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For them is the kingdom and the power and the glory. May the Lord be with us all. I invoke the powers of Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Ariel, and Metatron to please protect my energy and my space, and to also let me be a clear conduit for the message that I will be delivering this evening for the collective. God, I ask you this evening to please help those that are lost at this time, that are seeking answers, financial, spiritually, emotionally, physically, whatever it is. I ask you to give them the knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding that they need at this time on their path ahead. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, my friends. Let's see. Okay, we shuffled them. All right, let's get you a message, Diane, real quick, and then we're going to go into a reading. Let's see what cards come out tonight. I'm not sure. But let's get a message for Diane, please. I heard to take care of yourself. Very loudly. Interesting. Yeah, I got the wax cleaned up, but not off my cloth, though. It stayed stuck on my cloth. So, all right. Can I get a message for Diane, please? Whoa. We have a lot of cards. We have one. Diane. Jeez. Okay, we have this one. You've seen them. They're right there. And touch them. We have 3, creation. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa. 5, 6. So you have 8 cards. That's a lot of freaking cards. And as I said that, it was 5, 5. Interesting. So you're going through like an upgrade, a massive consciousness change. Interesting. Huh. And you have an 8. So 8s are good karma and bad karma. So whatever you've been putting out, you're going to get back. So if you've been putting out good things, good things are going to come to you. If you've been putting out bad things, then bad things will come to you. That's what I got. So you have 8 cards. And it's pretty interesting because we have 3. It's called creation, expansions in your life. I said you're going through an upgrade. That's funny. I was born in 85. 1985. That's funny. Yeah. You should play those numbers. 85. Yeah, you should play those numbers. So, yes, you're right in alignment. You're right in alignment, my friends. All right, so we're going to continue what all these cards are because you got 8 cards. Okay. So you have 55. Remember I said 55? Look. You can't make it up. You see? I said 55. God didn't bless me with these gifts for nothing. So it says red, safety, strength, and power. So your root chakra, which is pretty interesting that I said that because there was a conversation we had on the phone. That's interesting. That was really, this is really interesting. So I have a feeling what I'm going to like what I'm picking up is the conversation we had on the phone. So yeah, 55 red, safety, strength, and power. So what I'm getting is like your root chakra is out of alignment. It needs to be in alignment. That's why you're like scattered. Because you don't feel safe. Okay, so the root chakra has to do with money, family, finances. That's the root chakra. Remember, your root chakra is your foundation. That's within you. Right? So if you don't feel safe in your own body, how do you feel safe? That's where anxiety happens. So they want you to gain more strength and more power. And that is connecting. Connecting with your ancestors. Because you have, wow, your lineage is very ancient. Native American. So they want you to go more into your roots of who you truly are. To gain your power back. That has been lost time ago. So in this lifetime, you're meant to walk your path. Interesting. And then we have 15. So 15 is a 6. Clarity, go within. We were just talking about this. That is wild. Okay. And then we have 5, communication. Speak up and be heard. 111. And then we have 35, Kundalini, untrapped energy. We have 25, passion, love for life. And then we have 23, duality, balance needed. And there goes another 5. And then we have 2, review and reflections. Time out needed. That's crazy. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. So yeah, that was your birthday read, my friend. Yeah. Well, happy birthday, Diane. That was your read for this evening. Now, let's get to the good stuff. Anytime, my friend. Anytime. All right, let's see. All right. So the read is going to start, 1313. Someone's going through an ego death. Interesting. An ego death. You're welcome. All right, let's see what this ego death is. Because I am really interested. So I'm picking up ego death. All right, let's see what that's about. I don't even know what cards to use right at the moment. I don't want to do shadow work because we already did that yesterday. Something, I'm picking up ego death. Okay. Because I want to know, I want to know intuitively which deck to use that would clarify the ego death. And I have so many, if you can see. Starts from there. And then it ends all the way all the way to here. So I don't know which deck that I'm going to be attracting at the moment for the message that I need to deliver for this ego death. And this is more like an internal thing. Which is pretty interesting because this is what this is what I've been picking up in the collective anyways. It's like a transformation, an inner transformation, an inner understanding. That's what I'm feeling. All right. Come on. Okay. Okay. Okay, I guess we're going to read this one. So, the starseed. Now, that is hilarious. That is funny. All right. Let's see what we got. I need to get a new deck. Okay. So let's see what this 1313 energy is. Okay. As I said, I feel like an eagle death. Like someone's going through an eagle death. All right. I have no idea. All right. Let's see what this 1313 energy is. All right. Someone's getting mixed signals. Because now they want me to... I don't know. I heard take 2 of these. So that's what I did. 1717. 1717. 1717, if you break it down, is an 8-8. So 8-8 is 16. And then you break down the 16, it's a 7. So 7 has to do with your it has to do with your spirituality. So someone's going through a transformation within themselves. I'm picturing like the shatter, like the soul shattering from dark to light. Someone struggling within. Someone struggling with change. Someone struggling with inner change. Okay, we're going to take these. Oh, okay. All right. All right. All right. They don't want me to use these 2 yet, so we're going to leave them like that. Okay. Let's see. Why are my cards feeling weird? All right. God, Source, Universe, what's the message? Okay. Okay. What's the message? What's the message? All right, that's it. I heard that's it. All right. So you see the 2 cards we have. Interesting. We have 2 here. I'm going to show you. We have 2 here. This is 1, 2. And then we have another 2. So 1 we can see and 1 we can't. So we're going to read the one we can see. And it says 32, which is pretty interesting. It's a 5. We have 5 people and 205. So we're getting somewhere. So 5 to me is 5 has to do with change. And that's an inner change within ourselves, our subconscious mind, people, places, and things, our habits, our patterns, situations. Okay. It says meditation. I heard finding the spark. And 2 to me is equilibrium. Mastering dark, light, feminine, masculine, because we all have it. And it's pretty interesting because this card has black and white. It's mastering both energies, understanding both energies. And once that is balanced, it's like a spark. It's like the Kundalini. Like when your Kundalini gets activated. You are the light in the dark. That's what I heard. You have to be your own light in your own darkness. Interesting. Okay. Okay, let's see what this one is. This one, it says 11, inspiration. Interesting. What is inspiring to you? Who inspires you? What inspires you? What are you inspired by? A lot of us, when we were younger, we were inspired by poetry. Because back then, you had to read books. So I was always inspired by poetry. William Shakespeare, my favorite quote, all that is glitter is not gold. And I always found that quote to be very interesting, but as well very true. Because it's true. All that is glitter is not gold. Okay. We have these 2 cards and we're going to see what we have. We have called. So gifts and training. It's time to step up. Interesting. We were talking about this, weren't we? Yes. For this time, and as I said, that's 24/11. Deep cellular healing. Octorius energy. Physical and emotional healing. You know why many relationships fail? I'm going to tell you this. Because people choose not to heal 24/55 from their past relationships. So they bring it into other relationships that don't deserve it. It happens all the time. But a lot of people go to other people so they don't have to deal with their own shit. I've been on that side too. But the thing is healing from that. Acknowledging, understanding, and healing, and don't do unto others you wouldn't want done to you. So if it takes you 5 months or a year or 2 years to heal from a relationship, do that. You don't need to jump into a relationship because it's convenient or what you can get out of it. 2622, as I said that. If you know, you know. And it's crazy because even when you have done the work, you attract someone, right? And it's like, okay, I see what I have to heal within myself. Accountability. That part. So yeah, this is for my spiritual people. Meditation is important. Take care of your mind, body, and soul, your spirit. Okay. So I'm talking to my spiritual people here because these are all spiritual cards. As I said, 1313. 13 doesn't literally have to mean you're going to die. It's an inner, it's transformation. It's like the fool. Like, you know how you walk the fool's journey? Some of them are literally fools, but some of them are fools to become wise. Okay, let's see. Let's take out. Let's take. We're gonna take out. Work your light. You're an Aquarius. My son has an Aquarius rising. Can you take what? I'm confused on what you're saying. All right, let's see what we got. All right, what's the message for the collective? Oh, so you're just out there. Aquariuses are always in their heads, man, I swear. Kind of like a Pisces. Pisces are in their emotions, and Aquariuses are too much in their mind. What's the question? I might have an answer for you. I might. I'm not going to promise you anything. All right, we're going to finish because I have a long day tomorrow. I got to be up at 6. All right. So we have 3 cards. Okay. Let's see what this one says. It says, Warrior Woman, have you answered your deepest calling? This is for dudes, chicks, could apply to whoever. And then it says, Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty of the Devotion, Priestesses, Mystic, and Teacher. Remember I said about the feminine and masculine energy? We all have them, right? Because remember, they both need to coincide with each other. Negative, remember, you need negative and positive, positive and negative. Also, we all have it. We all have masculine, we all have feminine, we all have dark, we all have light. As I said, it's mastering both energies, understanding you, understanding who you are. So beauty and devotion, priestesses and mystic and teachers. Some of you guys are mystic. And you guys are supposed to be teachers. It's like, okay, so as I say, we are the students and then we become the teachers because of our experiences, right? But remember, we're always students because we're always learning. We're just not teachers. We're also students because we learn something new every day. And then it says, yes. Just say yes. Be in alignment. Be on your path. Know your value. Have confidence. Think out the box. Be unique. Be who you're meant to be without restrictions, but with morality. It's having morals, self-respect, being kind to yourself and others, respecting the planet. Because remember, the planet also gives you trees. They give you water. They sustain you. This earth sustains you. Thank you. No.
Oh, you can have it if you want.
Thank you for the water. Thank you. So yeah, you're meant here to do greater things, but you just need to find that within yourself. All right, they want me to take out the chirons. So we're going to take out the chirons. And we're going to see what message is in there. That one. Whoa. I got the wrong deck. How did that happen? That's wild. And the word compassion comes out. Interesting. I guess I was meant to use this deck, but I gotta switch it. I have the wrong cards in the wrong deck. I think I was just so tired. I haven't used this deck in forever. So, but we're gonna use them. Because obviously we're meant to use them. Alright, God, Source, Universe, what's the message? I heard trust, faith, obedience, discipline. Interesting. This card wants to come out, so let's see. Surrender. So surrender. So they want you to surrender. Wow. You see how they fell, right? You seen it. You see this card. This card, it says self-acceptance. Look. It came out like this. So someone is not accepting their path, themselves, their quirks. When I get a card like this, it's like yes and no, but more to a no than there is a yes. And then that one as well was the same. Well, this one came out reverse. So yeah, someone does not accept themselves. And then it says joy and contentment. It's being content. With what you have instead of what you don't have. I don't know. This card wants to come out. Yes, again. I heard dance with the rhythm of life. I heard make the right choices in relationships. Especially now. I heard avoid distractions. Stay focused. Interesting. Let's close out with a Metatron. We're going to close out with a Metatron. I'm starting to get tired. All right, Metatron, what do you have? What do you have, sir? All right. All right, what's the message for the collective? Someone's struggling. I wonder why 1313 came out. Well, not came out, but what I seen. And self-acceptance, it makes perfect sense. Hold on a second. All right. Come on. Can I have one card? Okay. All right. It says 27, Metatron, Rainbow Bridge, always open. And it adds to a 9. All right, hold on. All right, we're going to read from the book. All right, 27. I heard the Rainbow Bridge. Well, obviously that's what it is, so. Okay. We're going to read. It says, Metatron Rainbow Bridge, always open. The Rainbow Bridge is never closed. It is always open and offers a portal through which you can be in touch with those you have loved but have now passed over. Interesting. Archangel Metatron watches over this bridge and helps carry those who are dying over it. When their time to complete their earthly incarnation is done, no one crosses over this bridge before their soul has agreed to go. It is a bridge of light that eases transition, confronts the soul, and signals to those waiting to happen. Healing and reputation. I can't. Come on. Eve, stop messing around. Healing and recuperation. There we go. May also be needed. So this is organized too. No one crosses the Rainbow Bridge alone, and all are met by angels and by those who have known in this life as well as in past lives. You are pulling this card to remind that those you love are still with you. You may no longer be able to see them in physical form, but they are just as real in spiritual form as they ever were to you. Their love for you remains strong, and they're around you now, bringing comfort, support, and love, just as they would have done if they were still here on earth. Where they now reside is across this rainbow bridge, but you are always joined with them. Just as the rainbow has 1 foot in heaven and 1 foot on earth, you are intertwined as you always were. Love cannot die, it simply changes and evolves. It may be that you're struggling to feel your loved one's spirit, but rest assured, they are with you. Look for a sign, a simple scent in the air, a soft breeze from nowhere, a feather where you least expect it. Sunlight pouring into a shaded room. Messages from the other side are varied and will increase at times when you struggle with grief and acceptance of what is, rather than what was. You are encouraged to grieve if you need to. Allow Metatron to hold you and help you, but also to live your life now anew, with firm intent, commitment to the life force you and the days still left to spend on this side of the Rainbow Bridge. One day you will unite with those you have lost, but not yet and not now. But they and Archangel Metatron urge you to live, love, and enjoy the life you have. An incarnation never to be repeated again, with the blessing and gifts you now possess. Just as the rainbow requires rain and sunlight to create it, so too must a life include the joy times and the sad times. Colors of experience, growth, and energy that interweave to make you the unique being that you are. Wow. Remember, you are loved here on earth and in heaven. Metatron stands as the in-between point, helping you to feel it all. Pulling this card may also imply that you have special gifts for offering help to those who grieve, or to the sick and dying. It is also often chosen by those who are able to convey messages from spirit to help others. Yeah, that's what we're meant here to do, is to help others. As I said, the last 8 years that I've been on YouTube, I've been through some shit, and look, I'm still here. I'm a testimony just like a lot of us are testimonies. Okay? All right, my friends. I have one message for, I can't pronounce your name. Jeremy. Oh, to Jeremy. It's kind of spelled differently. All right. Let me clean up cards. Let's see. So yeah, that was your message, my friends. All right, let me clean up. Like I said, let me clean this up. Oh, Miguel. Oh, no, I got you, Miguel. Hold on. I forgot. I forgot. I got you, Miguel. Give me a second. Dame un momentito, okay? I have a feeling you speak Spanish. I don't know. Feeling like you speak Spanish. All right. Actually, let me get Miguel first. Because I forgot. I completely forgot. I was in the zone. All right. I'm trying to find all my cards to put them all away. Because I can't. I have my boxes everywhere and I can't. All right. I owe 2 people a reading. So if you guys let me know if you're still here, because I'm not going to read for any, like, if you guys are not here, I'm not going to read for you guys if you're not here. Because I think that's rude. All right, Jeremy. I'm going to get you in a second. I have to change that because that doesn't even belong there. All right. Find the box for that. I don't know where. Excuse me. Oh, okay. Never mind. I was actually use that deck, so that's what we're gonna use. All right. So, Jeremy. I'm gonna pull out whatever comes out. Because sometimes you want to hear something that you want to hear, but God always has a different way of showing you a different message that you think that you didn't need, but you actually did need. All right. So let's see what we got. I don't know, Jeremy. Do you draw or sketch? I don't know. I see you drawing or sketching. Or do you do both? Were you ever like interested in doing it? How about on like cars? Like car detailing? Okay, now I'm getting it. So I see you detailing cars. I see different colors, but red. I don't know why red is like very like potent. During your school days? Huh. Interesting. Why don't you try to pick that up again? That's what I'm picking up. I see you painting a car, detailing, sketching. I don't know. It's something you will know. So you could be painting a car, sketching something, but I see painting and I see the color red. So I don't know if you use that in when you were doing like that in school. I'm not sure, but I'm picking up red for some reason. Hmm. Okay. It's like what I'm picking up is like you were very interested in it and then you kind of like let it go. And like you never put mind to it. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of like in the background. But you think about it often, like once in a while that thought will come back up. I'm telling you, you should try it. Jeremy, you don't know until you try. It might make, if I'm picking up on it, it's because it's in your unsubconscious mind, my friend. So you've been thinking about it. All right, let's see what we got. All right, let's get a card for Jeremy. Jeremy, a card for Jeremy, please. What does Jeremy need to know? Okay. You and your brother need to come together. That's all I'm gonna say. So your brother with his drawing skills and you with your painting skills, you will figure it out. I'm not gonna say too much about it. Okay? Look. That is crazy. I said you and your brother. And we have 5 likes. I see you guys are very close. Like, you fuck with me, like, you fuck with my brother, you're gonna fuck with me type energy. Like, your bond is strong. I heard you guys could create anything. We're gonna read. Let's see what we got. Remember, hey, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just messaging. And that's crazy because we were talking about the root chakra earlier. So it says 5, family, base chakra. You have pulled this card into your awareness today to let you know the energy of your ancestors is surrounding you. It is a powerful time for healing family wounds and dissolving any astral karma, ancestral karma. It has been understood for thousands of years that we carry through our bloodlines old patterns and karma from those family members who walked before us. That is true. 555. Just like some physical issues can be handled down the family line, so can emotional, mental, and spiritual imbalances. There's a big chance that any challenges you are going through at this time could be connected in some way to family karma. In my link description box below will help you on your own path, because that's what I had to do. And as I explained, my mom was a prostitute and my dad was a pimp. So I had to clear her karma, her mother's karma, my karma, and my dad's karma. Because yes, our parents pass their karma to us. Plus, we have our own karma from previous lives. That is your South Node. Those are people, things that you attract. So, there is a big chance that any challenges you are going through at this time could be connected in some way to family karma. Take a moment to tune in and ask where this pattern or challenge is coming from. You can do this by quieting the mind and taking some time to be still and to listen. Once you identify the root of the issue, you can simply light a candle and have a conversation in your mind with that family member. See yourself handing back the issue to this ancestor. They place this energy into their heart where it transmutes into something positive, and then they hand it back to you. Now place it in your heart for healing. Allow the energy to release you from this karma as you now receive the love, wisdom, and guidance from your ancestors. Family is an intellectual part of life. We are born into these little tribes for a reason. We learn by big lessons of unconditional love through the intentions and challenges with family. This card can also indicate that you may have been experiencing a conflict within the family unit, and it is now time for resolution. This card could also be a sign that a family member who has passed is with you, guiding and supporting you from the other side. A powerful way to connect to our ancestors is through the energy of trees. Take a moment to sit in nature with your favorite tree and open yourself to hear the whispers of wisdom from your ancestors, the ones who walked this path before you. Affirmations. I am at peace and at one with my family. So yes, I've had to do there's a female meditation that you can do. There's also a male meditation that you can do. But also, as I said, in my link description box below is meditations that have helped me on my own spiritual journey, on my own awakening, and my own self-healing journey, and also karmic journey. Because I was the one to break all the karmic ties. Unfortunately, yes. But it's been a great road. It's been hard, it's been difficult. Many tears, many sleepless nights, many tears, many what ifs, many ifs. How? Why? Many of those. And look, we're still here. And we still go through our own struggles and our own battles every day. Especially being on a spiritual path. It's not easy. Like they say, with great power comes great responsibility. And a lot of people, like I said, were called, but they chose not to walk. And that's okay. A lot of people are not meant to walk this path. And that is okay. That's why God only chose 144,000. And it's not people. It's energy. Especially for these specific times that everybody's so like, oh my God. We have to go through change. Change is inevitable. Change happens all the time. We just have to adapt. But also evolve. That part. All right, my friends, I'm out of here. I'm ready for a hot shower and a nice warm bed. Yes, that part. So yeah. Guys, I've been homeless too for many years. So, and look, God has blessed me with everything that I ever wanted. So, if I can do it, you can do it. Don't let anybody hold you back. Stop hearing naysayers. Just follow God. And the path will come. It's not clear. It's still like the unknown. Because like, but you see things before they happen and you're like, not in the timeline you think it was going to happen, but it was going to happen, but it just, it is what it is. You're welcome. From New York. Upstate New York. Not New York City, because I don't know what's going on down there. I'll just mind my business this way, up here, and New York City minds their business down there, where they belong. That part. Well, I was meant to give you suggestions, not to tell you the whole thing, but you will figure it out. You will figure it out, my friend. You will. Men always figure it out, just like females do. We all figure it out some way, somehow. Well, guys, I don't know when I'll be back. It was pretty interesting this evening, though. I wasn't expecting to be a lot of people. But hey. All right, guys. You guys take care of yourselves. Be good to yourselves. Put yourselves first. Remember to take care of your mind, body, and soul, your spirit. Because if you don't take care of you, no one's going to take care of you. That's for sure. And no one's going to come and save you. But you. Because I can tell you what you want to hear. But actually doing it, it's a different thing. I should take my own advice on that one too. Yes, I'm going to call myself out. Because I do. At least I take accountability. Like some people don't. It is what it is. All right. Yes, you as well, Jeremy. You as well. All right, guys. You have a good night. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please press the notification button so each time I post, you will get notified. Also, check me out on my other platforms, my Telegram, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. And may the Lord bless you all. And have a great Wednesday. Because I know I will. I hope you do. So I will see you soon.